Okay. Maybe. Boop, boop. Focus. A little bit of focus. Focus. You, me. Focus. Focus. Little focus there, YouTube. No, I saw you start to try and focus. Thanks a lot, YouTube. So anyway, I love how when my YouTube kicks on, like, there's like an immediate person who jumps on. Whoever that is, I appreciate it. It's like somebody just waiting for me to show up. They're like, life's boring without that jackass talking. My morning tea. My afternoon tea. My afternoon grunts and growls and lodging whatever phlegms in my fucking system. I guess, I don't know, whatever. Sorry, I'm a little late today. I always say noon, and then it's like noon 30 or 1 o'clock. And hey, Erica, what's up? So, back to babies today. Back to babies, maybes. I know this is crazy, but we just met. But babies, maybes. But old man sounds, right? Yeah, I know. I'm just like, that's these allergies, man. When this rain came in the other day, made all the plants ejaculate into the air. Whatever they do, what do they do? They pollinate. Same thing. It's just plant version into my face. And meat hole babies. That's right, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, meat hole babies. All right, but yeah, well, I could totally redo the song there with I know we just met and this is crazy meat hole babies, but yeah, no, the allergy thing, it sucks. I have really bad allergies. Gotta print myself a little bit in the mirror or in the video, whatever. Anyway, now I'm working up. I've got an idea too. By the way, like Erica and a couple other people might be interested, and I don't know if just they would be interested or anything. I'm thinking maybe next week about convincing some of you we should all paint together. We should all do a paint session together. Like learning to paint with 4. Not really learning to paint because, I don't know what I'm doing. But I thought maybe we could get some paint supplies together because they're not that expensive. Like, again, the paints I use from Wamlart, 50 cents a piece. And in reality, you don't have to have but a few, couple of bucks worth of paints. Legit. And but I thought it might be something fun to do if anybody else was interested in partaking. I'd be down as fuck for sure, he says. Fantastic. There's one. So what I was thinking about was not to be cliche. Yeah, I like guided painting thing. Good. There's 2. So painting class with 4. All right. Not to be cliche as fuck, because it's not going to be cliche as fuck. You know better than that. It's me. But I thought it might be something interesting to do to more or less experiment with our own psychological confrontation. Like a fucking motorcycle trying to start here. Jesus. Sorry about that. I just ate some greasy burrito shit too, so my throat's kind of covered in burrito juice. But I thought it might be something fun to do though, and do together. Explore our psychological intricacies through painting together. Kind of do a guided paint thing. Sure, So my suggestion would be, and I'm gonna say this next week because this will take me still a few days. So I figure probably up till whatever I'm kind of getting like a feel for how I'm gonna do this, maybe. So maybe like I'm gonna try to get a painting done in a week, maybe, or within 2 weeks or whatever, and then fill out the rest of the week, and then maybe on like Saturdays do a paint class. Not really like a paint class, because I should never be in charge. I've had the same idea. I love collaboration. Well, I mean, you're more than welcome to join me in my crazy ideas and see what happens, because God knows I never know what's going to fucking happen. That's for sure. I just do stuff and hope for the best. And I know you're an artist as fuck too. So you might just end up putting me to shame. So maybe I shouldn't invite you on to help me or to do stuff with me. I'll just embarrass myself at that point. But I thought it might be nice. So here's the deal. Anybody that's interested in doing some painting by numbers of 4, canvases at Walmart are relatively not expensive. They're like, you can get some littler ones, which is what I would suggest. Like, mine are a little dusty because they were in the floor. But they got like, these. It's an 11 by 14. I think it's backwards. Is that filming backwards? Wait a minute. Is that filming backwards? It's all backwards, isn't it? Weird. I just realized it's backwards. Huh. So my babies are coming. But they're not going. I'm blowing my own mind, man. Okay, so anyway. Got crap from my floor all over this. No, they're still in the package though, so it's okay. But like these little guys, this is what I'm thinking. Like 11 by 14, little guys, not too big, be about perfect. I think these were, I honestly couldn't tell you, like under $5 maybe, something like that. Text me an address, man. Film on Facebook. I'm driving. I can't watch. Keep losing connection. Yeah. And oh, hey, you're not too late. Joining in. I'm just talking about, and actually, AJ, you might give a shit about this too. I'm talking about, I think this next week, I want to get people together and do a painting together session where everybody paints together. And I've got quite a few people, well, not quite a few, I've got 2 or 3 people so far that are like, yeah, let's do that. So I'm suggesting people grab some Canvi at Walmart for cheap. If my dog would quit playing soccer with 10 cans in there. But these are like, I don't remember, like not even $5, I don't think, at Walmart for a 3-pack. But anyway, grab some of these, some canvas, flat canvas boards. They're not like the big ones. These are just canvas boards. That makes them much easier to frame. But hang on. Throw that back there. Walmart also has a pack of like generic brushes. That's a big pack and has like 4 different slots with a bunch of different styles of brushes in it. That's what I get because, man, I ain't no fancy ass paintologist. I don't need to get this $100 goddamn brush that I'm just gonna mutilate and just destroy in the process of smashing into a damn canvas. I just get some cheap brushes and then I mutilate those, and when I'm done, cool, I use them again and again till they're nubs. I'm happy. But I know they're like $4. That's already reaching like $10. I don't want to make you guys waste a lot of money. Shit. So if you want to do it, cool. But then the paints like this, the apple barrel paints, bam, they are 50 cents a piece. These little guys last me forever, so they're great. Let me try not to spill my tea on my fucking crotch today. Okay. That sucked yesterday. Hey, I didn't get in my mustache. So anyway, if you guys want to paint along next week, I'm thinking I'm going to finish this up in the next couple of days. And then maybe we'll get everybody together with their paint supplies for whatnot, maybe Wednesday or something. Try it, see what happens. Hope for the best. Let's see kind of what happens. And but I'm thinking kind of a cliche, not really cliche. I know I said cliche a while ago, but a Halloween themed self-portrait. I know it sounds dumb, but I got better plans, people. Sounds fun. I don't paint though. I'm all about the drawing and coloring with pencils. No, shut up. You're about painting now. And you don't have that luxury to hide behind excuses with me because it's not about painting, AJ. It's not about painting. Painting is irrelevant because I don't do this because I'm a painter, because I'm not a painter. Okay. And us painting together isn't going to be about painting. Okay. It's not going to be about learning to paint because everybody knows how to paint. You take a piece of paint, you slap it on your paintbrush, you're done. That's painting. I don't paint. I practice exercising the demons of thought and creativity. So now we're not painting here, AJ. We're going to practice therapy. That's what it's going to be. So it's going to be therapy with 4 using paint. That's what it's going to be. So with that in mind, let's get a little bit on board Sunkissed Peach. Why am I putting Sunkissed Peach in here? Because I'm fucking retarded. I don't know. I don't have an orange. But we're going to do a cliche version of like a pumpkin. That's what we're going to do. You'll see. I guess I got to find some supplies in. That's right. You do. Don't worry, man. You live in England land. You guys have Walmarts, right? Walmart's everywhere. It controls the world. You're all, we don't have Walmart. We're in England land. I don't know what's over there in that place. Maybe you don't have Walmart. Anyway, I'm going to mix my Sunkissed Peach here. By the way, if you're looking for cheap paint, not only is Walmart cheap, but they have a discount aisle where they outrong tinted gallons and discount them. You can mix your own colors. Gallons? That's insane. No, we have an ASDA. You know what? You can just say random letters too. I can too. Watch. WQZX. Bam. That doesn't mean I know what that fucking is. Is that like a Walmart, I take it? And Molly, I don't know shit about no gallons of mixing your own paint colors. You're talking like more professional stuff. It's not acrylics or anything, but they work. Yeah, you're talking more big gallons. I'm just saying, hey guys, cheap little 50-cent things, and we're gonna paint a little painting just in case people don't plan on painting their house. Because you talking gallons, that's like some house painting shit right there, bro. That's some house painting shit. I don't know if people are gonna be needing that much paint for painting by numbers of 4. They might. Depends on how. Depends on how much this keeps going. Might be a good idea. Might be a terrible idea after this. But let's add a little white in there. But whenever I do this too, by the way, I'm going to actually be like, well, this is what I'm doing. You know, versus me having my paint off to the side. So it'll be interesting. I might have to get my palette and actually have that in my hand and look like a real painter. Then I would be Rob Boss, asshole painter extraordinaire. Then I have to start talking like, hey everybody, today. ASDA is the name of our main supermarket. It's the equivalent of Walmart here in England land. Gotcha. Yes, that's what I figured. ASDA, that's kind of a weird. Do you pronounce it ASDA? Or do you just say ASDA? Is that short for something in England land? England land people are weird. You guys are complicated. Y'all talking with weird accents and stuff. Yes. So it said ASDA. Weird. Oi, gonna go to ASDA, get me some paints and crumpets and tea and cheerio. ASDA. You guys are fucking weird. Anyway, let's paint some babies. No, I mean, you could use them for anything, not just your house. I use for windows, murals, canvases, and even when I do ceramics. Oh, okay. Man, see, I don't know. You got to clarify with me. I'm dumb, Molly. You got to keep that in mind. It's, you know, I don't know. Do you expect anything else from us? No, I don't, actually. You England land people are fucking crazy. Weird people. Weird people. I bet if I came over there, I'd have a blast. I bet I'd be like, "Wait, England land's weird," and everybody in England land would be like, "Fucking Americans!" And I'd probably be like, it'd be hilarious. And then they'd probably all beat me up with their sticks because they don't have guns, which is kind of a nice change from being afraid to get shot by being an asshole. Just get beat up by being an asshole. So anyway, we need to make our little fat babies pop out. Because this is just our shadowy base layer, obviously. I'm starting from the blacks to the whites, the darks to the lights, which is really weird for me because normally I do the opposites. So this is contradictive to my normal style, which is not that bad. Fucking paint already. I am, man. Shit, I am. Been 15 minutes. I've been talking. All right, yeah, here we go. So anyway, babies today. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Add a little water to that because I'm going to need it. Just spread this around a little bit. So, okay, so I'm going to make your other arm kind of down like this, then up like that. To kind of contradict his other little fat arm. Oops, that arm's huge. That was a mistake and a half. I'm gonna give him like a pivotal little shoulder place here. Now note, it is whitish, but that's only because it's going to have a white tone to it all here when I'm done. So you can ignore that for right now. That'll be fine. I might have fucked that up just now really bad. I didn't account for the little fingers and things because I don't want that to overlap right here where his other arm really goes, but I could put it up to his mouth kind of. Fuck. Or I could put it out. We'll get back to that in a minute. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, basically I'm just going to kind of run over everything here and kind of highlight where I want things to come from and go. Because all this is going to have another dramatic layer of painting to it. Dramatic isn't even a word. But you know, actually all words are words when you say them. That's how words were invented, people. No, that's okay. Most fetuses don't account for fingers and shit anyway. That's true. But, you know, all words are actually words once you say them. Think about it. Where do you think words came from originally? Somebody had to fucking say it before it became an actual fucking word. So all these words that people just invent, and they're, oh, it's not a word. Yeah, it fucking is. Once you say it, it becomes a word. And once you put definition to it, it becomes a fucking word. Regardless of if it's a word that meant anything 5 minutes earlier. Fuck you, get paint on the fucking paintbrush, bro. Oh my fuck, I didn't want this to look like that, you fucking piece of garbage. I fucking hate you. Stop. You're a fucking idiot. Anyway. So much for that fucking idea, you fuck. Anyway, so, as my paint fucking dries because I talk too goddamn much. But we all knew that. I mean, shit. Anybody who knows me knows I fucking never shut up. But basically, I'm going to just highlight a little bit of everything and make sure it all kind of runs, you know, within a reasonable means of I'm just saying random shit at this point, you know, before I go back through it all and actually make it make some kind of fucking sense. Because what I'm going to end up doing is pinking it out, of course. I love pinks. Pinks are my color. And I'm also going to add kind of a more of a translucent, hopefully a translucency to the skin colorations of the baby and such. I'm gonna go for that look. I've never tried this before, so I have no idea how to even make this look good. Like a translucent baby skin. Probably not gonna work out well. But that's how it works. That was my mouth that went, by the way, I didn't just shit my pants. At least that you know of. So put his little fat rolls into perspective. You know, see, kind of highlight everything a little bit. And there we go. It's not quite so, because on the one side it looks, there we go, a little bit more in perspective, because that gives it a weird slant. Anyway, you got some boobies. Not really. They're just, you know, little fat teats from being a little fatty, from being a little chunky. We're all little chunkies. That's all right. Everybody a little chunky in their own rights. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Yeah, well. And I'm not using any particular method or style in this other than literally slap paint on brush, slap paint on canvas. Whoop diddly do. Like when we get into something like stippling, which I'll do a stippling piece at some point, and all that is just tap 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 tap. It's like painter's version of tattooing on a canvas, and it works out phenomenally well. As long as you have a good starter, it looks great. Looks great. Now my eyes and mouth and such is going to be the interesting part to this, because I'm wanting them probably here a little bit more center stage, because I want it to look like a big weird lumpy headed retard kind of situation for this little guy. I wonder if they're going to like ban my videos because I say retard. Probably. It's a little like pointillism? Pointillism? Is that the right term? Pointillism? The fuck are you talking about, man? Pointillism? Pointillism? I don't even know if that's a fucking word. I think you're making up words now, and that's okay. As long as you put terms to them. Pointillism? Is that like an actual painting term you're talking about? Are you trying to school me right now? Because you probably are. And pointillism? I don't know. I know it's stippling if, and I think I actually just put that word to it. I honestly don't know. I think it's the actual term they use in painting, but I'm not a real painter. So like I said, I don't know. Maybe pointillism is the concept for it, or the term for it, you know? Man, listen, artsy arts from fucking England land. Don't be schooling me in front of everybody. Shit. That's embarrassing. I'm just kidding. It's okay. If you know something I don't, man, let me know. Shit. Because that's how people learn, is by people like embarrassing them in front of all their friends and being like, you're an idiot. And then explaining why. If you just say you're an idiot and don't explain why, then it's like, you know, oh, well, now you're an asshole. But then it'll be just like us playing games. Then you're just being an ass. But nah, school me, man. If it's pointillism, I don't know. Pointillism? It's an image made up of little dots, and it usually follows the same principle in most art making. I guess. I mean, maybe it is called pointillism. Does it differ from ink to painting? Like, does the term differ from inks to painting? Because I've seen a lot of people use ink pens and just and that shit's fucking insane. Well out of my league. That is for certain. But that I could see easily being considered pointillism, because that's exactly what that is. It's like tattoos, only with ink, which is what tattoos are too. So yeah. But does that change from it being from paintbrushes? Because paintbrushes are like just using the little brushes. You know what I mean? Like it's not one point of usage. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense. Voila, baby. Looks just like a baby. See that? I don't know. Google to the rescue. Oh, thanks. And hey, guys. So anyway, we're just painting some baby pieces today. We're gonna see how far I get in my babies. Kind of highlighting some baby parts before I really focus in on them babies. Now, a lot of this also is going to be interesting because the lumpiness and the mismatched part of the shadows will shine through with some of the other paint. Some of the darker, some of the lighter, when you go through some of the other more translucency of painting, parts will pop. And you won't even have to fucking shade it. It's nice. It's because I'm lazy, so I learned how to cheat. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that the right way. I'll do it this way. Ta-da. And terrible. Okay, now this guy's arm is also going to be down. Up. Down. Just like that. Ta-da. And then we got a little fat teat action here. To kind of cover all that up. That goes down into the little fat belly area. Little fat giblet leg. Little fat giblet leg. Other arm. Really got to be careful here, though, because the background is already set. So at this point, if we do anything to fuck it up, we fucked it up. And we aren't coming back from that. And that would suck. So, you know, you got to be really careful around your edges on this one. And we're not worried about this little guy back here so much. He's just kind of a randomized figure if he gets painted really well, right? And same as this one. This little guy is going to be nothing but a shadow when it's done. So it don't matter. However, we still got to highlight some of that, fix all that. So one more little loop. Now I did mix my, just to highlight this, I did mix in a peach color to give them kind of a flesh tone that would offset from the rest of the tones, which you can't, I don't know, maybe you can. You can kind of see more of a bizarrely muted skin color in here that is a little bit, in this part particularly, it's a little bit different from most of the tones and colors in the background. Heavy pinks, heavy reds, heavy purples versus kind of a weird fleshy tone. PC correct, people. Sorry. A white person flesh tone. I don't know if that. A skin color, I don't know, sun-kissed peach is what it's called. So a peach flesh color, whatever. Because there's many different colors of tones, flesh, you know, people's skin tones nowadays. I'm not discrediting that. I'm just saying, you know, you grow up and that's usually what they tell you. Oh, flesh tone, but now it's not just the only one. That was what my crayons were called. Peach was flesh tone. Which, if you think about it, well, it's pretty racist there, Crayola. Well, it's pretty racist. I mean, technically, flesh isn't just white people thing. I mean, you know, it's not just a white people thing. Now, I'm going to have to go back to the tiny brushes that I was recently gifted by one of my kids who says, "You're not my real dad," and doesn't listen to anything I say and hates me. But hey, at least she got me some brushes. That was nice. So, thanks. But it has a little hair on this one, so I'm trying to get that little hair off. Where the fuck are my scissors? Are they behind me? Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. But one of these little teeny tiny little brushes. So it's a baby cracker. It is a baby cracker. Indeed, indeed. It's a baby cracker. That would be the, actually that's the color on the fuck it. Never mind. I fucked that up. On the paint container. It's called Cracker Flesh color. No, I got nothing. I'm retarded. And again, they're gonna fucking get me off this. They're like, you can't paint no more. You say retarded too much. And I'll be like, you're retarded too much. Don't you mouth me for me saying retarded too much when you're obviously retarded too much. So anyway, this little guy here, I like it a lot. It has potential to be utilized in my painting brush repertoire rather frequently, except I just fucked all that up. Oh my God, I'm a fucking idiot. But other than me, user error, I like these little brushes. These little brushes are pretty nice. They can provide quite a bit of detail, it seems, because they're tiny detailing brushes, which is something I don't, I'm not used to. So, you know, it's kind of nice to have that, that kind of ability. Just ever so slightly there, you know. And again, these little guys are going to be more shadow than anything, so I don't even know why I'm fucking with them. But, you know, I like to fuck with shit too much, I guess. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm good. I'm happy. I almost thought about extending their little dumpy legs. I still haven't decided if I want to do that yet or not. Now would be the stage to do it in because I haven't detailed for shit. But I kind of like them being just little fat potato legs with no feet. You know, that kind of helps with the floating concept. So I'm definitely not going to give them feet. But yeah, fuck it, whatever. Let's see what else happens. Looking for the little cap. There it is. Try not to spill my fucking tea today. Okay. But yeah, you know, I think doing a painting class together, like something, again, it'll be cliche, I know, to do like a Halloween pumpkin face, but it won't be cliche because it'll be very personal for everybody. Remember what you're doing is exactly called dabbing or stippling. So we're both correct in our own respect. See, I thought stippling was the painting term for it. I heard it somewhere, I thought, but then I thought maybe I just made that up because I thought I heard it, but I didn't really hear it again after that. So I was like, maybe I'm saying it wrong, and because I'd be like, other painters and stuff, people who painted not professionally, but I'd be like, oh hey, stippling, and they're like, huh, stippling, and I'm all, yeah, stippling, maybe. So yeah, so great. I know we're both right. Good job. High five. So, oh yeah, I got to fix that one hand. Fuck. I, unfortunately, should have made this go down a little further and over or something, because it going like this, sadly, interferes with this space here. And the problem with that, which not a lot of people give a fuck about. Hey, Adam, what's up? The problem with that part is when you start detailing it later, is it becomes too busy in this area. Because, as you'll see, with most of it, you're not interfering with other busy points. Like this arm here going over here is completely by itself, by itself, by itself, by itself. Even this little part right here is almost separate from the other leg. It's not really a busy point. There's not a lot of fingers. Like these have fingers. This is to be a hand, lots of fingers. be a busy point. Even this little hand here, the little fingers are going to pop off here. It's not really a busy point. If it was over here, it'd be a busy point. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of lines, a lot of area. I fucked myself. So, before I go into detailing and start to actually pull this shit together, I got to figure out what I'm doing with this hand. Hey, Spartacus, what's up? Yeah, fuck you, whatever, dude. So I almost thought about bringing the hand up, maybe toward the mouth, but I think that'll look retarded. I could bring it straight out and then the fingers out and kind of try to avoid that. I think would be my best option. It almost looks like the hand pre-done itself down. Kind of like he's all like, And see, if you go down with the hand too, you got all this right here. So it'd be just fingers and those lines. Like with the body contour, be way too busy. It would cause the brain to just, it would be muddled area. It'd be too much of a conflict because it wouldn't be a conflict of details, of motions, of things. It would be like all together. So it would be just, you would lose the point in that area. You know what I mean? So you got to think ahead. I never think ahead. So I'm thinking I'll just bring the hand out because it would go to about here-ish. Yeah, and then the fingers could come out there. I think that'd look all right. I think that'd look fine. Right? Right? Dude, you're going to fuck this up. You're going to fuck this up. I'm going to fuck this up. Oh, I'm going to fuck this up. Okay, let's fuck this up. Shit, I barely have any of that paint left. Ah, fuck, I gotta make more of it. Just a dab of each. The sun-kissed peach, a little bit of white, pink. Stir it all together. Hope for the best. I hear pitter-patter of little feet. No, I don't. Uh-oh. Fuck me, dude. Okay, so here's another problem. I needed to start it with... Okay, so one moment. Got a back step. Just keep in mind, I didn't have this painted yesterday where I knew what I wanted to do with the actual hand yet. So now I need to use the dark pink, the honeysuckle, the bright magenta, because that's what this dark, the shadowy stuff is. And I need to pull my hand like this out of it so it knows where it's actually at. And pull it out like that. So there's the hand. Bulk that out a little bit so it looks like a fucking hand a little bit. You know? Kind of attached to sort of maybe a little bit. It looks terrible. Who the fuck have cankles for fucking wrists? Look at that. Like that sunders up. That's just like fucking hand, cankle hand. Look at my big old cankle wrist. Crystal. Cankle wristle? Cankle wrist? I don't know how to say that. Anyway, apparently cankle wrist. Apparently if your name's Crystal, that means you're that's short for cankle wrist now. I'm sorry. Sorry I've named you that, but that's what it means. All right, well, back to one of these. Where does it go? You know what? Yeah, that's you. Bro, do you not know where you want to go, buddy? Do you not know where you want to go, buddy? He's wandering around. He keeps going into his dog room and coming back out and coming back in here and smelling like a butthole. He does. He smells like a butthole all the time. He's just stanky. It's because he's Timberwolf. So he has that weird Timberwolf smell. I don't know. Stanky butt smell. Now this one's going to be rough because now I want the fingers to kind of go up and out, unlike these that are all just kind of like, but creepy. I want these ones to be like, kind of creepy. But unfortunately, I'm painting right-handed, and this is kind of a modern problems, archaic solutions. So we're going to just bring you up like that. We're going to bring you out. And we're going to have you kind of down. Now the only dilemma here is, I don't know what that actually looks like in the real painting. At this point, he's all like, what up? I don't know how to do the peace sign. Now, hopefully when I pull this back down, it doesn't look cheesy as fuck. Guess what it's going to look like, everybody? It's going to look like cheese as fuck, isn't it? Please don't look like cheese as fuck. Please don't look like cheese as fuck. Please look good. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. It looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. That didn't completely butt fuck my mouth after all. Cool. Yeah. We're good with that, bro. We're good with that. Other important factor, by the way, is after you wash out your brushes, you might want to make sure they are pointed. Because when they dry, if you leave your brushes, say, sitting downward, they will dry. And yeah, the noises are very important to use because the noises represent exactly what I'm talking about. And after you do it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, that looks good. I'm not too upset with that. We're okay. All right, now let us begin. A little bit of eyeballs. We're gonna mix a little bit of that purple and a little bit of red together. Sorry. I need to start doing this where I show people what I'm doing. So I have this, what is it now? Lilac Velvet Crush. My Velvet Crush purple here. I don't know if you can see that. And I got this tungsten red, Tucson red. I don't know, man. Tuscan, Tucson red. Is that Tucson red or Tuscan red? Tuscan red. Anyway, those are my two colors. And I'm just going to take a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, mix them together over here. So I can get kind of a weird purplish red, kind of a mauve color. Ain't too bad. It's all right. A lot of times I forget what colors I do mix together when I'm doing this. So then like later on I'm like, what the fuck color was that? Huh. Bah. And then I have to refigure it out. I'm terrible at that. But they together, that one and the tungsten red and the Velvet Crush made this kind of weirdish purpley thing that I'm going to doodle line for the eyeballs. Which I'm going to actually put like right here. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of a big dumpy one in the middle of this right here. Might have been a little high. I wanted it a little bit lower, actually, to look kind of more tarted. Damn it. That's okay. You know, you got to let things take its own course. You can't control everything in life, people. That's one thing you got to learn, man. And art is one of those things you can't control. You think you can. You think you're supposed to. But it ain't about that. Art controls you. You know? Art controls you. Now, one of the important things, though, is to make the other side a little smaller only because it's a little bit further away. So you have that option to make it a little tinier to give it some representation of distance. But that's because nothing is asymmetrical, right? So you keep that in mind. Nothing is asymmetrical, or is nothing symmetrical? Nothing's the same on both sides. Everything's different. Like some people's boobies, like one's bigger than the other one. Some people's ears, one's bigger than the other one. Some people's arms is like, one of them's a dinosaur, one of them's not. You know, shit happens like that. That's pretty normal stuff in people's lives. And a lot of people get freaked out and embarrassed by it. And it's like, dude, no, it's like normal shit. You know, you got to just roll with that shit. So keep in mind, you can also make one eyeball. You don't got to worry about it when you're painting. You can't be like, oh man, I fucked up the left eye because shut up, dude. The left eye isn't the same as the right eye ever on anybody. Take anything. Take a picture of somebody straight on, dude, cut their face in half and replicate, and it'll be two totally different fucking people. It's weird. It's weird. Now this little guy, he's all looking down. He's like, oh, I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm the sad one of the group. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. And this one way back here, he's kind of looking off up in the distance like, what? What's even going on? I think I'm lost. This one back here, he's just like, I don't even know I have eyes. I'm fucking lost. All right, let's try to... Now, see, I'm using way too big of a brush for this. So my details are more trash than anything. El perfecto. Looks good. My wife's Italian, so I can get away with doing that. That's not cultural appropriation. That's cultural making fun of my wife. That's what that is. I'm kidding. And she still won't do the it's a Mia Mario thing. It's really upsetting. So far, so good. Keep in mind, these are going to be kind of blurred over to kind of give it that film-like look, I hope. Here in a little bit. My dogs are barking at my fucking drunk-ass meth-head neighbors. I'm assuming the ones that love to threaten to kick my dog's asses because they're dumb fucks. Idiots. Like, man, we're drunk as fuck idiots, man. We're going to kick your dog's asses for being on your property doing their job of barking at us every time we come around. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're fucking smart. Because, you know, the dogs didn't scare you off when you fucked with my property. I would beat the fuck stick out of you. Kind of seen you like what you're doing for once. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you know, I mean, normally I'm like, fuck, I hate this. Fuck, it's garbage. And this I'm like, I made a good eye. That eye looks good. I'm happy. Hey, Chainsaw, you doing good, girl? You barking at those assholes? Yeah, come here. Them assholes out there being stupid. She's like, yeah, I better go bark some more. Well, it's not that I necessarily like what I'm doing for once. It's that what I'm doing for once, it coincides. My logical and creativital are coming together. So it's like parents, you know, instead of us, you know, we're co-parenting properly at this point. We're coming together. We're agreeing upon a method to teach our children something. And instead of us just hating each other and bashing each other and staying together for the kids, which is my analogy I used yesterday, instead of us being together just for the kids and just constantly bickering and fucking up the kids' life by them seeing us, I hate you, no, it's this way, no, it's that way, and fighting over how the kids should be raised. We're unifying together creatively and logically to go, I like this. This is coming out all right. This is doing pretty decent. So it's all right. It's coming out good. Let me add a little bit more white to this pink. And oh fuck, I gotta finish that. Hang on. You dry yet? Dry. I see a little bit of wetness there. That's okay. We'll go ahead and chance it. We'll do a little chance in the dance for France and hope we can get this done in time before I have to. Are these butthole babies? Yeah, you know, these are butt babies. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Thanks. And are these sheeple in the meat hole? That kind of rhymes. It sounds like it should be a Marilyn Manson song. Sheeple in the meat hole. Just saying. Sounds like some old school kind of Manson-y shit there, dude. But hang on, let me try not to fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck it up. I didn't fuck it up. I kind of fucked it up, but not really. No, I didn't really fuck it up. Oh, kind of worked a little bit. I'm gonna call it good with that. All I needed was a little bit of highlight there, so I'm not gonna chance it. Oh, anyway, now let's actually start getting to the fucking real shit of highlighting. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna highlight the bejesus out of this, right? Make it really pinkish, really much brighter, and then I'm gonna go back through and darken it because my skill level of painting anything goes into, well, that looks really dark, doesn't it? Like all throughout there. That's okay. But my skill level really comes through from shadows to brightness. So, yeah. I don't think that's my dog barking now. I don't know. I'm worried that somebody's actually fucking around my shit now. But my son's not here right now, or else I'd be like, son, go check that. Because they don't usually bark that long. Unless maybe they're next door tearing down the fucking house shit. Way better than I could ever do. Actually, Billy, here's what we're going to do. Next week, probably starting Wednesday. I should be done with this probably by Wednesday. We're going to do painting classes. And not creepy painting. Yeah, creepy painting classes. It's going to be more of a, you'll see, if you want to join us. And all we're doing is we're going to get a canvas. Everybody I suggest to go to Walmart, pick up a cheap canvas, a little one, pick up a few paints. Make sure you get orange. And make sure you get orange, black, white. Those are the three primary that you're going to need. Everything else, what colors do you like? What colors do you feel are feelings or represent you in coloration? Whatever. I'll talk about it more this next week, and I'll make sure and put posts about it. But the main thing is going to be, orange, because we're going to do a very cliche pumpkin. Not cliche at all, though, trust me. But we're going to do a paint by numbers with me. But it's not paint by numbers at all, dude. Trust me. It'll be totally different than what I'm making it out to sound like it'll be. Now I am leaving a slight line on the external part here as of right now to kind of give it that line apart. I'm going to go ahead and start overlaying the eye here a little bit. A little filminess to it. Hopefully it works. Come on. There we go. Now I'm going to fill those in a little bit more as we go with other such goodies. Boop. You know what? I'm just going to mix some water with the paint in that little lid I got right there. That makes a lot of fucking sense. I'm back. I had to go do something that's good. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm not really progressing. Oh, yeah. Have a good day. Thanks, huh? Ogre's first album art. Hey, I can see that. Yeah. The little what? It was like the little animal things. Damn, dude, I can totally see that. Yeah. I did not even think about that. And fuck you. And hey, what's up, Aaron? It's been a long time, buddy. But yeah, man, now that you bring that up, I could totally see that. I swear, dude, that was totally accidental. I actually started this on my birthday. Inspired to make feet high, I guess, from your birthday. Little fetusisms. But I'm just going to blend that up a little bit like that to kind of help bring in this I guess that ain't gonna happen. Well, fuck it. We'll have to come back through on that one really good in a minute. All right. Let me just put some more water in there. Put a lot more paint in there. Try to stir that up a little bit, maybe. All right. Well, so we're going to keep on going with our feet high. This is not nearly as pink as I hoped it would be, and I'm kind of upset about that, to be honest. But it's too late. It's too late now. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be pinkish as fuck to offset that more skin tone right there and really help pop everything out a little bit better, but it did not. It actually completely failed me. And now it's annoying. So let's just keep filling it in until we're done. And we'll just have to go back over that here in a few is what's going to happen. I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen. Damn it. Oh, well. However, it is doing what I was like talking about doing. It looks like you always shine, bro. Oh, thank you. But no, not always, man. No, there's a piece of shit right over there from the other day that was complete trash. That really embarrassing. Looks like a fucking fifth grader attempt at being scary. As I call it, yeah, it was a fifth grader's attempt at doing John Carpenter's The Thing. And I'm very angry at it. It's very angry at me. We have a very abusive relationship currently. And so it sits there in the no-no zone. No, I'm not going to do that until later.
How's your meat hole?
It's fine. Thanks. Thanks for asking.
Does it have a bunch of fetuses in it?
Yes, it has a bunch of fetuses in it. That's how that works. And but as far as it goes, yes. So no, dude. I don't always shine, but thank you. I do appreciate the positivity. I need all that my ego can get before it explodes and tells me how shitty I am. But anyway, now we're just kind of keep going, filling in our little fat legs a little bit more. And I'm kind of keeping the heavy purple line there, which will get shaded in eventually a little bit more. But I'm wanting to keep it just as a way, again, to kind of make everything separate still. Because, again, there's a lot of coloration that matches here, which is good. Because you want things to be coherent with each other, you know? You don't want a bunch of random colors just be like, I guess you might if you're into that kind of fucking bullshit garbage and call it art. I hate that stuff myself, but I like things to blend and to look more natural. Although I guess in the real world, there's all kinds of fucking colors blowing up everywhere too. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm colorblind and I don't want to fucking do that. All right? It bothers my brain pan. Okay? So you do you. I'll do me. Everybody will be happy. And it rhymes. See how that works? I don't think that's dry enough yet. I don't want to fucking chance that. So I won't. It'll just stay that way for a while. But in the end, the darkness that is this purplish, oh shit. Or the darkness that is the purplish line that goes around it slightly, ever so slightly, will kind of keep the tone of that whenever I bring in the darker shadowy stuff. So it should be good. Should be good. I hope. I don't know. We'll find out. That's what all of my stuff is, right? Just kind of we'll see how this works. We'll see how that works. Good luck. Now to do this little bit down here, which we're gonna have to come back through on all this. Really focus on the bumps on this before we shade it all out and make it a big old mess of crazy times. You know? Oops. So, apparently, are you kidding me? I think they're playing that Among Us game that's all the rage amongst the kids right now. And you know, AJ, if you're still over there listening to me, man, tell everybody I'm sorry I haven't been online playing games lately. I miss everybody. It sucks. So tell everybody, tell the whole crew, man. They still my boys and everybody's still my girls. And I just, I don't know, man. Lately, it's just been weird. Not like weird, like, oh, I'm not going to go play games with everybody, but just, I look up and it's like 2 in the damn morning already. And I'm all, fuck, I got to go to bed. I don't know, maybe it is the weather or something. But I'm digging where it's going. I have to. All right, I got this. Watch. I'm telling you to watch as much as I'm telling you to watch, by the way, people. So take no offense to me yelling at you to watch, okay? Just accept it and say, all right, I'll watch. Because that's what you're doing right now is watching. Good job. Thanks for watching. I forgot his fingers too. Or her fingers, hashtag 2020. I can't judge. What else? I'm just saying I forgot them's fingers. How about that? I forgot them's fingers too. That's all right. I'll get them's fingers in a minute. Okay, calm down. All right. Okay. And now you can tell that like this is kind of blurring into the background. That's not such a concern because the actuality of the arm, not a concern. My kids never want to play Among Us with them. Never want to play us. Oh my God, my kids never want to play Among Us with them. I'm assuming never want you to play Among Us with them. There we go. But I haven't spoken much recently either, but I'll keep that in mind. All right, thanks. But yeah, the arm here fading out is not a big deal because again, it's going to be all about the detail whenever I get to blackening it in, shading it in, and pinking it out, and all that other jib jab that I talk about. It's like the hokey pokey. Just filling in all the extra little bullshit before I do anything for real. 85% of what I fucking do is just a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's all about building. It's all about building up textures and looks and things. Something also you should keep in mind always is depth. When you're doing anything that consists of going down a hallway or going anywhere that's not just like a head-on shot of something. And a lot of people, including myself, have a lot of problems with maintaining a sense of depth in their work. So, like, for instance, you know, some fucking words. I know words. I know you know words. I know words too. But like, for instance, like the umbilical cord's bigger here. Now, in theory, as it goes down, you know, this whole big area would go down. So this little guy's further ahead than this little guy back here, which obviously would go down right somewhere here and go back. Well, this guy, you know, would be up to where the wall here, you know, so it'd go down to about there and then flow back. So I kind of have it going to flow back. It might be a little bit high, but it's going to have to be a little bit smaller than here because it's going back. it would get super tiny by the time it goes way back. It probably should have been bigger. I'm not going to nitpick on myself. Like, same thing with this. Like, the further back it would go, it would get tinier and tinier. That's why everybody's smaller as they come forward, blah, 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 blah. But I'm terrible at depth. Terrible at it. I keep forgetting, oh, yeah, things get smaller the further away they go. So, like, I got to keep that in mind. Like, oh, it's going to get bigger here. It's got to get littler as it goes back. I kind of cheated on this one, though, because they only go back so far and they off the grid. So that kind of helped. But Deathstalker, I think you're a noob here, buddy. What's up? You may not be a noob showing up just to watch, but you're a noob saying anything. Dead Baby Society, what up? Yes, the Dead Baby Society. That is not going to be the name for it, but fetal slaves in a meat mine. Oh, dancing babies using umbilical cords as canes. Not exactly. I think the decided upon title for it is going to be Assembly Line. And that is what I think I'm going to go with. But yes, basically, babies. They have to put minerals in the womb or else they starve to death. It's like reverse minors. You know? Yeah, I can deal with that. All right, now this little guy here, once again. Oh, wait, shit biscuits. Fuck you. You know, I don't really have to do shit to this little guy, really. Actually, you know what? That actually worked out really good, just smearing it like that. So all I want to do is make sure he's kind of faded a little bit. You know, like I said, so that way because he's going to be dark. These guys are going to be all shadowed in here, back here. So I just got to make sure they're just a blobby figure back that way, and whatever, they're fine. Maybe put like an elbow back here like that. See, kind of like something to kind of show he might have an elbow going on there. That'll be fine because they're going to be shadowed, darkened. In fact, you know what? I might just darken the fuck out of them here in a minute, just so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Thick 'em. Hey, my wife just tuned in because my wife's like, "What the fuck, husband? You painting more garbage?" My wife likes to tell me how much my artwork sucks. Thanks, wife. You're the best. And no, she has no eye for seeing what things might become. She's it sucks in the beginning because it's a blob of paint, and she doesn't see the creative aspects of the future. She's just like, it's a big blob of paint. Looks like a big blob of paint. Now, that one painting that she said sucked, yeah, it did suck. It ended up sucking, and I hated it. And it could have been my wife's negativity. Thanks, wife. But yeah. Are you dry enough for me to fuck? Yeah, fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and take care of you right now. Whoop. So, Deathstalker, correct? Deathstalker. So, is that a reference to the old movie by chance? If you're still on there, giving a shit to watch for longer than 2 seconds. And I swear to God, my dogs are barking at somebody. I bet there's somebody fucking out there being a fuck ass by my house. Fucking asshole, drunk neighbor motherfuckers. Yeah, okay, that'll work fine for now. Yeah, whatever. All right, we're going to let that dry for a second overall. Overall, not bad. Overall, we're in the right direction. No, I created this account a while ago. I just thought it would be a cool name since Scorpion has the nickname of it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, there's a movie way back in the day. I don't remember when, like 80s, that was trying to bank off of the Conan. I believe Roger Corman. I'm a movie nut, by the way, Deathstalker. If you aren't familiar with the channel, I do movie reviews on a bunch of crazy crap. Usually, this is the only time you'll ever see my actual face. Yeah, Deathstalker, which they probably got from the Scorpion, as a matter of fact, as the title, I imagine. I didn't know that about the Scorpion, so thanks for the knowledge. It might save me in trivia one day against my wife, because she's smart. But yeah, Roger Corman. He used to make a bunch of ripoff movies and stuff, and he made a small series of a guy named Deathstalker. That was a big buff guy, you know, running around saving princesses and killing monsters and bad guys and shit. Very Conan-esque. That, man, that was cool. It was like one of those good, you know, Saturday afternoon ass-kicking movie marathon things you'd see, and you'd be like, well, shit, yeah, check this shit out. You know, barbarians kicking the shit out of each other and stuff, and wizards and trolls and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was some good times, man. What? I'm live. You want to come in here and say hi?
No. That's why I did that.
I know. I figured that's why you did it. I do painting live noon, man. Well, today was a little late, but we got a minute to check, so I want to make sure this kind of dries better. Oh, whoops. See, I forgot that one. I just did. Damn, I'm gonna have to actually detail some shit though.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kyra.
Ariana yelled in my ear. Very loud.
What is she doing?
She's eating her mac and cheese and talking.
Where is she eating her mac and cheese at?
What?
Where is she eating her mac and cheese at?
Upstairs.
Tell her to get her butt down here and get at the table.
Ariana!
No, go up there.
Dad wants you.
No, my God. No, get up there. Tell her to eat her mac and cheese down here at the table, number one. Oh, my God. Again, have kids, they said. It'll be great, they said.
Oh, Sarah, stop yelling in my ear.
Yeah, don't yell in her ear. Stop talking to her today. All you're doing is being negative to her and starting crap. Quit. You've been negative to her all morning. Quit.
She's not even listening.
Of course she isn't. Why would she listen to me? What? All right, anyway. I'll take care of it here in a few, sweetie. Thank you. Please don't talk to her. You guys just need to separate. Separate. And yes, it was a cool name. I wasn't saying anything bad about the name, by the way. I was just asking if it was about the movie, because, you know, that's like a movie from my childhood kind of thing. And I was like, oh man, maybe somebody else knew about that. Weird. You know? And you're like, nah, it's because of the Scorpion. I'm all right, that's kind of cooler than the movie. So I didn't know about that. All right, that pink did not come out really pink, man. God, I'm going to have to actually paint like a real painter, aren't I? This sucks. Now, the pink I'm going to use is the same pink that I used for a lot of this. But I want to brighten it up. What if I use my red and brighten it up to a pink? That might work better, but I don't have a lot of my red, do I? I got a little bit. The point is I want to keep the pinks close to the same. Oh God, that was way too much. Like shit in your pants. You don't want to do it. Sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you just have to shit your pants. There's lots of occasions where shitting your pants is the right thing to do, people. Don't ask me what those occasions are, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're out there. Oops, looks like we're getting some of this purple in there too. Whatever, let's do it. Let's just make it a fucking party, shall we, guys? You know, that looks like trash. That is not at all what I wanted. Damn. I wanted like a bright popping pink, yo. I guess I'm gonna have to use that pink. Fuck you guys. I want like a bright pink. Like a super bright pink. Where the fuck? Hang on a minute. God damn it. Pink. Where'd the other pinks go I had yesterday? No, that's not it. Well, anyway, so Deathstalker, are you new to the channel? Are you new to watching my stupidity? Because so far, it's not really that stupid. It's just me bitching about not having pink. I haven't seen your name, so that's why I'm asking. Ah! Yes, maybe we'll try Diva Pink. Oh! Chaos!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's okay. It happens. Just reattach, you ding dong. Thank you. Oh, no. Okay, anyway. All right, things are kind of back to normal. Man, I need to clean up my fucking room. It's a damn disaster up in this business. For real. Yeah, I subscribed a bit ago, but I've been lazy about watching your stream, so I thought I'd tune in while playing a long game. Oh, okay, well, thanks, man. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I recognize names, and sometimes I don't. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Diva Pink. You're going to save the day. So, yeah, sometimes I'm lazy, too, and I just, I'm sorry, my bad. But thanks for subscribing, man. I broke my brush. Yeah, okay, you show it back together. But yes, so let's use some Diva Pink and see what the fuck happens, shall we? Oh, fuck you, man. We're gonna time to just fuck this up. Oh, there we go. What the hell? You can see my my camera case I'm building back there. Well, that's some more canvases. But I'm building a camera case back there, and that's my fuzzy stuff for it. Anyway, nobody cares. Now we're gonna start building out our bumpiness. Bump. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful Diva Pink. Oh, that is way too thick. Oh, I fucked this all up. Let's just wet that down. Because we're gonna have to go clean that up. That's more like what I was looking for, though, but Jesus, it is a mess. Didn't mean to fucking do that like that. Oh my god, I fucked it all up. Again, I love painting in layers more than anything, so a lot of my stuff goes in lighter stuff. Like I'll wet it down and I'll bring it out and I'll be like paint. But I wanted it to be thicker. It's just not that thick. Because I wanted it to pop, like a Diva Pink pop. I just didn't want it to explode. But now I'm like, oh, let me just lightly do it. And now I'm thinking that's a mistake more than anything. I'm thinking I should have. Because I want it to have bulbous areas at this point. Highlighted bulbous areas of everything. Like obviously here's a shoulder, area. I want it to be bulbous and blend into the back. Kind of fade up and in. While at the same time it's going to have like an arm aspect to it. Like on the head, I'm going to have it more bulbousy. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing here, people. God, Jesus, I hate all of this. I don't hate it in the sense, Erica, like I'm hating it. I'm just hating like, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I keep just layering more and more shit to it when I'm like, I'm supposed to be building it. Like, nah, I'm good. You know what? Let's do this right. Here's supposed to be more of a lumpy dumpy head part, right? Lumpy dumpy head part. We're going to just prepare for making this a bigger thing. Now, when you do water things down and you paint over stuff, it gives you that film look, which is what I wanted for the eyes. Got to tune out half work. Painting looks great. See y'all soon. See ya. Yeah, I was pretty sad when I heard Nivek was being homeschooled. Oh, okay. Well, so you know him. Yeah, no, dude. It's I would put him in the regular schools, but like my wife's worried about a bunch of that shit, and the world today is crazy. So right now, he might be back. I mean, shit, depends. You never know. So we'll see what happens. But now he's still around though, man. He still goes to the gym and all that stuff. Obviously, boy's pushing it. People don't believe his fucking records right now, but he's legitly on par with that stuff. He is. He's doing some amazing stuff, and I just wish people would give him more credit for his heaviness, his efforts. But anyway, I'll tell him that you said what's up, even though I don't know who you actually are. But I'll tell him the Darkstalker said what's up. You know what I'm saying? Or Deathstalker, sorry. And Darkstalker. See, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about how dark I'm going to have this. My mind's elsewhere, bro. Sorry. Getting knee surgery next Thursday. I overextended my knee trying to hit a kid with a dodgeball. Wow. That sucks, dude. Your life is over already. Your life's over. And no, I'm just kidding. You might be all right, but you're never going to play football. That's for sure. Not with an overextended knee at this young of an age, I imagine. Dude, you're screwed. Be careful with that shit. ACLs and stuff are nothing to fuck with, yo. God, guys, just shut up. Yeah, the crackhead neighbors are there, bro. We get it, okay? We get it. Oh, I'm just sick of them barking all the time. Anyway, well, I'll tell him the Deathstalker's getting knee surgery. And best of luck on you on that one, man. You did the chicken leg thing, I'm assuming. And you said, whoop. Oh, my God. Come on, Pinky. Do your jab. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Man, I'm going to have to go. See, this is why I don't go light or dark to light. Anyway, man, we'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. This is why I don't go dark to light, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, my wife's home. Here, she's tired of the dogs. Fucking assholes, get the fuck down. It is 2:03. I have no idea what I'm doing, though, going from dark to light. I'm a guy who goes from light to dark. I'll paint really bright colors, really bright stuff first. Then I shade it in, and that is my skill. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go bring it up where I think it probably should be. Then I'm going to darken it all down to the way I know how to, because this isn't working for me as well as I hoped it would. Thought I'd try a little bit something different. But hey, Wyckols, how you doing?
I'm getting attacked by a dog who just decided to drink water and then fucking rub her face all over me.
That's because she loves you. Maybe I should start drinking water and rub my face all over you just to show you I love you. Oh, snap. I got to go do a day family thing with my daughter. I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget. I meant I was prepared already. I just blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I seem like a douchebag. I'm not a douchebag. I meant I remembered every bit of it. I just... There we go. And add a little coloration into all that. Kind of pinking up his little fat chubby legs. Now you see, I kind of went with a skeletal baby arms and fat chubby baby legs, which is kind of a strange combination. You know? Oh, I accidentally hit the purple. Oh, okay. I'll tell him. Can't clean out my brush properly anymore. I'll tell him you're getting knee surgery. That was annoyingly loud. Probably for everybody out there too. But yeah, damn it. Let me get this did. But I want the skeletal little arms, little fat chubby legs, which is kind of contradictory because of their fetuses. They're not going to be. They're usually really skeletal. when their fetuses are like, "Ah," versus,
Don't you rub your wet face all over me, I swear, Noodles. I swear to God.
our dog Noodles likes to rub her wet face on everybody for some weird reason. It's pretty funny. I enjoy it. I laugh at everybody. Nobody else seems to think it's funny. Can you please just spread the paint around a little bit? Thank you, you fucktard. All right, anyway. Some painters get a big old blob of paint and they just say slap. And it has like such depth and detail and shadows and lighting and everything. And you're just like, yeah, it looks great. You're amazing. I guess it's learning technique and method and all that stuff there that I totally failed at in school, in art class. Again, Miss Henderson, I appreciate you trying, but dude, trying to teach me is like trying to teach a dead dog new tricks. It just doesn't work because it's not a thing that happens. And I'm sorry that I never paid attention. I really should have. And I do think about that regularly, that, maybe I should have been better in all my classes, always. And I never was. And yep, that sucks. Sucks. Because I was a douchebag in so many classes, like I shouldn't have been. I should have paid attention better, but I didn't. They can't see you actually, as long as you can just walk that whole path and nobody can see you, right? Huh?
I didn't hear what you said. I accidentally turned on the
Man, never mind then. You don't care.
Aiden.
Hopefully, though, once this all comes together, it'll look great. I hope. Maybe not. My wife's about to come down here in a minute and be like, husband, you're not ready to go yet. Watch. Ready? Wait, hold on. I thought I heard stomping upstairs. Maybe not. I mean, it's not too shabby yet. Looking back on how school and stuff went, I think it makes you a better. Can I scroll down? Oh, I can. I think it makes you a better grown up. Looking back on how school and stuff went. Yeah, it is one of those interesting things where looking back on things helps you put things into perspective, but then your own kids don't listen to you, so it becomes one of those things. I said you can walk the regular path and nobody can see you. Like literally, they can't. You ain't gonna walk like a chicken with broke ass legs, all bent sideways. Like anyway, but yeah, I think I would agree. Where looking back helps you kind of recognize to a point, but again, that goes into the whole parenting thing where you go, when I was their age, blah blah blah, and I learned this, and you should listen to me. And kids go, fuck you, old man, you're fucking old, you're dumb, you don't know how to fucking use Instagram. And then we cry ourselves to sleep at night because they're right. No matter how much we try, we just can't get the hang of that goddamn Instagram. Fuck you, Instagram. Fuck you and your voodoo ways. But other than that, the kids should listen to us, and they don't because they're kids. We didn't listen when we were kids either, though. It's like, nah, we're good. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the advice, old man. But I don't need your fucking advice. I know everything. Nah, actually, I listened when they said, enjoy these years. They're the best years of your life. I said, Yeah, you're probably fucking right, dude, because you're like literally shitting in a diaper right now. That does not sound appealing at all. Here you got to grow up, pay rent, do all this grown up shit, and then crap yourself in a diaper? Fuck growing up. I'm just having fun with my friends. Then we graduated. Sure enough, that old man was fucking right. That old man was fucking right. And now that old man's dead. See? Even shittier. What do you got to look forward to, right? But it's not so much the death you have to look forward to. More along the ride to death that you look forward to. The good times. With your friends, with your family, and all that jibber jab. That's really the point. You live life to enjoy life. To find a reason to live life. That's the point. They say, what's the meaning of life? Meaning of what? What? You say that, but weird people are into wearing and shitting into diapers as a fetish. Okay, that's technically true. I thought you were leaving. Just chime back in to be like, some weird people are into shitting into diapers. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Got it so hard to make them understand anything, no matter how many facts we have from our own past. Yeah, but our own past. The thing about kids is this, though, Erica, and this is really important. Yeah, you listened, but you still got accused of never listening. That's true. That's also a hard thing to do. But no, Erica, here's the thing. We could present facts, but that's secondhand knowledge. This is something I had an argument with my wife so much about, where I am a advocate for firsthand knowledge is the only way to truly know anything. Because the Earth being round versus flat, right? It's not an argument about what the Earth is or isn't. It's an argument about how do you know? How do you know unless you have been into space and looked down for yourself at the Earth to see what shape the Earth is? I'm not saying the Earth's round. I'm not saying the Earth's flat. I am saying from perspective of self, you as an individual do not know. No, you don't. So you cannot say for sure the Earth is round or the Earth is flat until you see the Earth yourself. You know, the Earth is a triangle, and it could be. And so, yeah, you said you agreed never claim to know anything until you've either done it or helped do it. Exactly. And that's the thing. My wife argues, no, they've got pictures. They got pictures. And I say, no, that's secondhand knowledge. Okay. Secondhand knowledge does not allow you to do anything except to agree with somebody else that they know about it. That's all it does. And the shit part about that is what if they falsify the information? I'm not saying this is a global conspiracy to make the Earth flat. Okay, I'm not saying any of that. This is an example, though, the easiest example, because it's the most prominent example in today's society that is an argument on mass scale on this subject. Okay, really quick before I finish this, then I gotta go. But sorry. Anyway, so the point I'm making is this: the Earth being a picture, number one, they say, well, how could they have faked the picture, the image of the Earth back then? Painters from the Renaissance era and such would paint images of kings and queens and noblemen that were, oh my God, fucking lifelike. You've seen them, Mona Lisa and things of that nature. You're telling me that somebody couldn't have just painted a blue sphere with some white clouds and fucking black with some dots? Bullshit. So with that in mind, yes, that's fakeable. That's not the point, though. The point is somebody else said, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I know. Now, you can ignorantly, and I just say ignorantly in the sense of not being an idiot, not being dumb, but being ignorant of the subject yourself, admit or acknowledge that, yeah, they know something you don't. And be like, well, yeah, I don't know it. I'm ignorant. You know that. But if they only know it because, let's say they got the information from somewhere else, you know, well, I've got this picture that I've got from somebody else that got it from somebody else that got it from. How far down the chain of handed knowledge is it? Third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand knowledge? You know, and by the time it reaches whoever, what's real, what's not? The internet has a very convoluted way of showing you bullshit. Convoluted way, a very accurate way of showing you bullshit. So the internet makes it even harder to understand truths anymore, which is why the perpetuation of flat versus round is a big deal right now, because so many people are like, no, the Earth's flat because I shot a laser across this river and it was straight the whole time. And people do research in different ways. The bad part is this: all these scientists agree on one thing. Great, they did. What does that mean for me? I don't fucking know. I can agree with those scientists, but that still doesn't mean I know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not that smart. So do I just hope that they're not lying to me because they were paid off by a corporation that's going to make money off this information? Because that shit happens. And that's not paranoia. That's not tinfoil hat talk.
Yeah.
That shit does happen.
Are you upset?
You
Yeah,
know?
you never took me to Stillwater. Never
So,
happened.
I mean, it's rough. The world today is a place like that where that kind of stuff happens all the time. And the world, sadly, has always been like that. You know?
She was upset because everybody kept getting up on her.
And that's the way, you know, back in the day, the government would literally try to brainwash us through subliminal stuff on the radio and on the old TVs and stuff. And that's fact. I'm not being paranoid. So to think that they wouldn't bullshit you on something else, you know, why not? Back in the day when the whole Earth thing wasn't the thing, but the moon landing, it was all about speed. Like, who could get there fastest, the Russians or America? Why not fake something a little bit just to make it look like that? So we're the king shit because we're America. It's a possibility. Thing is until I go up into space, I cannot look down on the Earth and with 100% accuracy and knowledge
That's not true.
and me firsthand saying, I now know the truth.
She's upset.
I know. Otherwise, it's secondhand knowledge only. And that's the thing with the kids.
They're
The thing about the
complaining
kids is this:
upset.
until they experience it for themselves, we as parents are in a catch-22.
She likes to
We need to protect them from the
She
bullshit.
likes to go to Stillwater and hang out. We do it all the
And that sucks. We need to protect them from the bullshit. But until they experience the bullshit, they're not going to believe us that it's bullshit. Catch-22 as a parent. That sucks. Because we can't let ourselves let them deal with it. You know? We can't. But at the same time, you know, what? Hang on, I'm live. What?
A couple bucks. It was $20. You realize we could have went and got our own printer, right?
Oh, well, no, it screwed up. It like double printed. And I also owed for past copies that were color, like 30 past color copies. So, yeah, it ended up being 20 bucks.
Noodles, go the fuck away from me.
My bad. Well, anyway, everybody, it's time for me to go get in trouble. And I will we'll continue this later. But hey, we ended it on some crazy theory stuff and talking about yeah, things anyway. Yep, you guys all bye. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll chat about this later. Boop. Boop. And catch you guys later too.